A referee in George Selwood, ably assisted by Charlie Gaither and Varian Boscawen on the flank as well, out there waving their flags, and let's hope we don't hear too much from them. The Blues kick off and Worcester managed to scramble it back.
Stayed out and is now working over to his wing. I expect the Blues will probably, well, I'm going to wait to see what they do. They're going to tap, aren't they, I think, here?
Yeah, I think they will. This is growing more into the game. The old tap move is becoming more and more popular. Day, Heffernan, Le Bourgeois! Miss move in the centre. It looked simple, but there was a lot of things going on in front. And the Blues open their account, and it is Michael Le Bourgeois who saunters through.
That was beautiful. As you say, those tap moves have become such a key feature. A lot of movement before that happened, and that just distracted the Warriors. And by that point, Le Bourgeois was just straight through a hole, untouched, to score under the post. Now, I want to ask you a quick question here, Sam.
And Worcester just taking their eye off the ball, eventually gets rid of it. James Fish, open gap for James Fish, who saunters through it. Where are the Worcester Warriors defenders at the moment? Ball is loose, it's going to bounce well. Maisie, twisting and turning. Day, out here again, Le Bourgeois again! Oh, he's not just got one, he's got two!
I was waiting for the referee's whistle, a streaker, something to explain what happened to the Worcester defence there. Fish just wandered through, the seas parted and Fish wandered through.
It was very strange. I too was thinking that maybe something had happened that I wasn't aware of, because they just stood still and looked at each other, and the Blues said thank you very much. Early Christmas present. Put in their tracks. How can they think their way around this, if they can? Arm out again from the referee. He sees another indiscretion. Wolford. Day. Miss pass, Louis James.
Wonderful try. Just sucked everyone in. And Louis James, he seemed like he started about 4 metres inside where they got the ball, just drifted on the outside, and in no time he was outside of every single Worcester defender and just landed straight through the hole, similar in a way to the Le Bourgeois first try, where he just drifted through and the hole opened up in front of him. But this is worrying for Worcester. We felt they were getting back in the game. I felt that Bedford might start to lose the fact they only got the handout to stop the pass, to stop the try. It just didn't end up working like that. But Worcester sinking without a trace. Terrible start, terrible end to the first half.
Indeed, and that is half-time. As you say, started well and ended well. Worcester tried to breathe life into themselves in the middle patch, but ultimately they go in 4 tries down. It is an extraordinary score. Well, it is all in front of us. 40 minutes of champ rugby, which looks at the moment that it's going one way, but this is this has the liability to change very, very quickly, and it just...
We are.
Tommy Herman places the ball with purpose. The tap, the lurch towards the line, the tackles come in. He rides the first one, manages to put the ball down. Day has runners, one of them is Tuiuru. Over the line, and the referee puts his hand in the air.
Well, there was less mystique about that tap play than for the first try. Just put up his jumper and then ran straight through. And a little bit of afters as well here.
Just a tiny bit. But I think they'll all sort it out. Once again, as you say, relatively straightforward. The carry from Herman, relatively quick distribution from Day is all the difference at this level. If you can get the ball quickly into hands and runners know where you're coming, you can really make a difference. And it is the rather popular number 8, Tuiuru, in his second stint at Bedford. Towards the line, he's got upward momentum. Arm is still out from the referee. Still another opportunity for Worcester to come round the corner. That line is inches away. Hands from Eden here could work it. Towards that line, Worcester are there, are they?
Yes, they are. Just drop kick it, which they're going to do.
Billy Twelvetrees obliges Will Reed, I think it was, who scampered in there. So 35 points to 12 now the score, with a few minutes to go, and it's a bonus point that perhaps Worcester are trying to chase.
Yeah, I think the game is gone obviously now, but 2 tries will be
Bedford players who think they might be their challenger.
Well, almost digs his way in for that try.
Slow on coming out. Bedford are able to position themselves, but can they make it work? Can they lurch towards the line of the base of the post? The referee says yes. There is the 3rd try for Worcester.
I think that's time up.
I think it might be James Short is the last man to come down. 23 on his back there. I'm not sure. And that is the final, and it is fruitless for Worcester. The 3rd, what could have been. The Blues do the job mostly in the first half. A superb first 40 at Goldington Road for Bedford does the damage, but Worcester will have to lick their wounds.